We continue to follow breaking news. Late this afternoon, two federal judges ruled the Trump administration must continue to fund SNAP using contingency funds during the government shutdown.
Now, this is all happening less than a day before the Department of Agriculture planned to freeze payments to the nation's biggest food aid program. Dozens of states, including Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware, were part of one of the lawsuits. They argued that the USDA must use emergency funds to keep SNAP running while the government is shut down. The USDA argued that those funds were not, quote, legally available. SNAP serves about 1 in 8 Americans across the country. It is not clear right now how quickly the debit cards that beneficiaries use could be reloaded after this ruling. That process often takes 1 to 2 weeks. We've reached out to the USDA for clarity. We have not yet heard back.
Pennsylvania Governor Shapiro is issuing a disaster declaration with SNAP benefits set to lapse in a matter of hours.
The governor made the announcement from the Philabundance warehouse in South Philadelphia this afternoon. CBS Philadelphia's Dan Snyder joins us with the details of what the governor said. Dan.
Well, good evening to you both. The governor says his declaration would free up $5 million in state funding that would go to food banks, like right here in Philabundance. And it comes at a time when they are expecting to see a surge of people with those SNAP benefits is set to lapse in just one day. Now, that money would first go through the Feeding PA program and then would be sent out to food banks. Shapiro also announced over $1 million in private donations that will also come to food banks. Now, the governor noted this would be the first ever lapse in SNAP benefits, and it would impact around 2 million Pennsylvanians who rely on those benefits for food. And while Shapiro says the state cannot backfill those stalled benefits, he feels getting funding to food banks is the best way they can meet the immediate need.
Pennsylvania cannot possibly fill the gap left by losing $366 million a month, which is the amount of money that goes on individual SNAP cards each month here in Pennsylvania. And remember, the feds will not reimburse us if we seek to put dollars on that card. So we are instead relying on our food banks.
This funding is a necessary start while we continue to do everything we can to secure additional resources. The situation will become more dire the longer people don't have access to SNAP benefits. Still, we will do the best we can to be here, to be with you through this.
Now, the governor also commented on that lawsuit that he joined. He said he was encouraged by today's ruling in Massachusetts, with a few buts. He said, the administration can still appeal that ruling and continue to withhold the funds. He also said even if they go through with that ruling, it could take 7 to 10 days to actually get funding out to people. Now, this funding the governor announced today, he said, will go out to Feeding PA tonight, and then food banks will be able to purchase food starting next week. Live in South Philly, Dan Snyder. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Dan, thank you very much.